Yes, I'm good. How are you? Yes, Michael. We spoke yesterday.
Yes, hi. How you doing, Jack? Nice to see you. All right, so I guess we'll get started here. Looks like we got
Yeah.
about 25 people or so. Anyone else that's planning to come, or is that about everyone?
Yeah, the people are joining. I think we have to start now.
Okay, excellent. All right, so as you mentioned, I'll be going over AI today. My name is Michael Hackett. I co-own a company, Scaling AI Solutions, and we work with different businesses and individuals who are looking to scale and automate their business, whichever type of business that may be. Different industries come to us with different type of needs, different niches, but all within the AI space. So for those of you that aren't familiar with AI, artificial intelligence, there's many different ways to use AI in business. Now, some of the main ways to use AI in business that we work with is with voice call automations, workflows, and things like email automations, texting campaigns, and more, all using AI. So we'll go over some of those things today here and kind of the different packages that we offer. And then also go over what our software sounds like when it comes to the voice calls. And we'll also go over each of the different benefits and how that can impact your business and help you, I guess, outsource some of those tasks to AI. So we'll go ahead and get started here.
Okay, great.
All right. So have you guys used AI in any of your businesses, or is it relatively new to most of you, or is it just something that you guys have maybe looked into but not done
Yes,
yet?
we're looking to use. We don't use it yet in our business.
You've looked into it, kind of familiar with it, but haven't
Yes,
used it yet.
we are familiar with this, but we don't use it yet.
Got it. Okay, great. No problem. All right. And from what I understood from a couple conversations I've had with one or two of you, most of you are in the trucking business. Is that correct?
Yes, it's this trucking dispatch business.
Right. Trucking dispatch business. Okay. All right. So as it stands currently, most of you have to make calls yourself, negotiate rates yourself, and then also get new contracts for different companies to work with for new loads. Is that right?
Yes, absolutely right.
Okay. So how would it impact your business if you were able to automate that entire process to where you're focusing more on the tasks that are growing your business instead of being on the phone all the time. So I imagine that would help. It's kind of a rhetorical question, but I heard that a lot of you are making calls consistently and manually every time, right? So that's one of the main functions that can be replaced with AI. I'm going to go ahead and go over the benefits, starting with the AI call and an example of what that sounds like. Now, keep in mind that this type of service that we offer, we actually manage the different campaigns, we set them up, and we customize them to your specific industry, right? So, for example, we work with some clients in real estate, and we help automate their processes as it relates to real estate. So if they are a real estate agent, they make calls to individuals and try to get listings. We can customize the AI to speak regarding that. Okay, so for you,
I, I
Mhm.
just have a question. Did you already customize a dispatch business into AI?
I have not, no. So as soon as someone from a new industry that we haven't worked with signs up with us, we immediately start customizing a campaign for them. It can take anywhere from a few days to a week, but pretty shortly after we sign up with a new client, we get started right away and then we customize it. But it can be customized to any type of industry because we work on the back end office to give it a knowledge base regarding and surrounding the industry that we work in. And then we
Okay,
continually make changes to that to optimize that. Does that make sense?
good, good. Yes, yes, that makes sense.
Okay, great. So I'll give you an example call of what it sounds like. And again, we can change this to anything. It can be as simple as just a customer service AI agent that answers questions, or it can be as complex as discussing law. We actually had an update to our software last week where it is able to handle more complex um, conversations in detail. And now it used to have the ability to be able to have conversations around 20 to 30 minutes. Now it's capable of actually having up to 90-minute conversations with complex detail and closed sales. So it's a lot more advanced, and it's constantly getting better. But I'll play a call for you guys just so you can kind of understand what it sounds like and how it could be useful if you imagine this in your business. Okay, so I'll play a quick call here for a minute or two.
Hey, James. I'm not into man. Yeah,
Yes,
no worries.
you can play that.
Out of the blue too, but I'm actually from Apple, and I saw you
Can you guys hear that?
Yes, yes, we were.
were checking
Go
out
on.
Vision Pro and were about to pre-order but left the page. I was curious, what had you looking into potential? Okay, I can respect that. Can I just ask one question before you go? Fine, shoot. Yeah. Why did you decide not to pre-order the Vision Pros? I saw you changed your mind last minute.
Because they are crazy expensive. I'm gonna get the MetaQuest instead.
I get it. But you saw what happened to Threads, right? Do you think the MetaQuest will end up being a better product than the Vision Pros? Or is it just the price?
I mean, it's mainly about price. I'm sure the Vision Pros are going to be better, but I'm not paying $3,000 on a pair of goggles, my man.
I feel that for sure. Definitely want you to make the best decision for you. But can I offer a different perspective?
I guess what's up?
Okay, so something that not a lot of people are aware of. If you take the route of using financing, Vision Pros only come out to a few $100s a month. So although $3,000 sounds like a lot, we can break it up to be more affordable for you. Does that by chance sound more palatable?
Interesting. How would that work?
Yeah, totally. Happy to give you context. Basically, you just fill out your details real fast and can see if you get approved. And if you are approved, it's much more affordable for you.
Okay. So what do we got to do for that?
Awesome. Okay, I'll send it over now. Let me know when you receive it.
Okay, I just got a text. That was quick.
Okay, sweet. Just fill that form out. Like I said, it takes 45 seconds. And once you're done, you'll have your name down for a pre-order of the Vision Pros. Can I help you with anything else?
No, that's awesome. I appreciate it, actually.
Perfect. I'm pumped. We got you on the good side.
All right. So what do you guys think about that? Can you imagine how that could be customized to your specific business and have full-length conversations where you don't have to have those yourself? Okay. So that's an example of what that sounds like. Does anyone have any questions so far?
Yes, if we want to, just give me 1 second.
Okay.
If we want to make a sales call to appoint a carrier or to give a new contract, it's good. AI call is good in that. But if I show you my screen and how it can be helpful in booking loads in the basic main dispatch, if you want, I can show you my screen and let you know how that works.
Okay. Yeah, you can share your screen. I'll take a look and see what you're talking about.
Just give me 1 second.
Mhm.
Okay. So did so are you seeing my load board right now?
Yep, it's loading right now.
Okay. So basically, this is the load board DAT that is providing us the filters load options, so we can book load from this load board or load boards.
Okay, so I'm seeing your Gmail here. Okay.
So now you are seeing the load board screen.
Yep, now I see. Yep.
Yeah. Okay, so this is DAT, one of the main load boards we use in dispatch.
Mm-hmm.
So basically, every time we have to put a different type of information in this. Like this is and the origin is like in Chicago, Illinois right now. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
and we have to put the deadhead origin and destination, the equipment type. Like there are so many equipment types. It can be flatbed, it can be box truck, it can be power only drive, and so many trucks are available. Okay, and their lengths are different, their load and types are different, their weight are different, and from which state we have to book this, and every detail we like this. We have open a load, and their description is different. Everything is different. So basically, my question is to you is how the AI will affect this, or how it can be useful for us in dispatch in booking loads.
Okay, great question. So first of all, it looks like so you have different options depending on the load requirement and the pricing. So the AI doesn't necessarily have to replace the entire human system.
Just give me 1 second.
So the AI doesn't have to completely replace the human. Yes. Right. Okay. So thank you. So AI doesn't have to completely replace the human's tasks, but it can. For some of the more complex tasks, it may take some more back-end integrations. But for example, if you're calling some of these individuals to find out what loads they have, what requirements, what details, and what prices, not only can it log all that information, there's also call notes that automatically write down all the details and summarize the calls that are made by the AI. They're also recorded as well. So it can document all the information that was taken from a call with the AI so that you have all the important details necessary. As far as booking the loads, if that's something that has to be done by talking with them, then again, that can be done as well. This was just so far that I went over is the AI voice call automations. I'll actually share my screen and let's see, and go over some of the other benefits that we offer for different workflow automations aside from just the phone calls. So I'm waiting to see. Can you guys see my screen?
Yep.
Yes. Okay, great. Awesome. So, so the AI voice call software is just one of the benefits that we have. And then we also have an all-in-one CRM or all-in-one business platform, if you will, that does everything within one platform that we manage. So that's part of what we offer is we don't just give you these different softwares. We actually incorporate them into your business. We work on them ourselves, and we provide all that back-end work and task for you all in one as a service. Okay, so anything that you're doing like that you have to do manually, we can find a way to automate that and handle it for you. So that's not a concern I'd say that you would have to worry about, because we get the information when you sign up with us. We get all your information about what you're doing, what your problems are, and what kind of tasks you need help with. That way we can automate those the way we know how. It's a little harder to explain every detail, but these are just some of the ways that we can do automations when it comes to your business. So if you can see my screen here, first thing here is, as I said, the program is a done for you model, which means we custom build everything, we maintain it, and we implement all the features. We are constantly optimizing or making changes to it as you need. So that way you don't have to do anything yourself. You can still get to your goals, right? Which for you guys is booking load, booking contracts, booking loads, getting those details written down, making sure everything's in terms of logistics taken care of accurately, right? So for example, one of the things I mentioned just a minute ago was call notes. So if you're calling somebody and you're getting the details from them, it automatically uses AI to write down and inscribe all the data that's collected in that call. So that might make it easier for you to fill in that information when necessary, right? So it might say, this is the type of truck, this is the load, this is when it needs to be done. All those are automatically taken in the notes from the call that the AI has, okay? It's also a CRM, right? A customer relations manager. So this all-in-one business platform that we manage as a software and service automates all your campaigns. It has sales funnels for getting additional, sales down the line through the funnel, starting from your first contact all the way to your contract. SMS marketing, so it does texting campaigns, email marketing, even payment processing. So if you need to have payments processed through your business with those loads, that can all be done in the one software that we offer. Okay, some of these other things may not be specifically necessary for you guys, but like I said, it has an all-in-one platform. It can track the calls and monitor. There's tech support, different communications with clients built in with messaging, pretty much everything, like I said. So I hope that kind of answered your question, but basically anything that you have to do manually, that's a manual task, we can end up having that with the workflows in the back office, kind of tailor-made and triggers, different workflow triggers that can do what you need without you having to do it, if that makes sense. So also, if there's ever a problem like on the phone or you want maybe you don't want to close a deal over the phone. Maybe you just want to get all the information from somebody. You can always live transfer the call, or we can have it set up to where it live transfers the call to you, right? So you can finish discussing with the person what you need to. So if the AI calls and gets the information from them and they're interested, they can either book an appointment with you, or the AI can just live transfer call with your customer.
Live transfer of call to customer. We can talk in between the call with AI or our carrier.
Talk in between the call.
Basically, you are saying this now.
Oh yeah, I was saying if you have AI make a call for you, it can be talking with somebody and saying, hey, are you interested in a contract? Whatever you guys say. They say yes. They ask it questions. The AI answers its questions. They say, okay, I think I'm ready to, to sign a contract, or I'm ready to work with you guys. It can either close that deal itself, or it can say, okay, hold on, let me get my representative, and it can live transfer it to you. Or
Yes, it can be helpful.
yes. Go ahead. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Go on.
Were you asking a question? Okay. So I was just saying you have different options. You can live transfer, you can book appointments. So if you don't want to have to talk to everybody yourself just to get them interested, as long as they've opted in for some type of robocalling because of FCC rules, as long as you're not cold calling residential lists, if it's B2B, like business to business, or if it is residences, as long as they've opted in, then you can call them using the AI. So you can call people to get them interested without doing it yourself, which is the big, I think, point here with you guys, because I've heard you have to make hundreds of calls in order to get someone to talk on the phone that's interested. So if you can make
hundreds of calls per day.
Yeah. So with this software, you can make 100,000 calls per minute if you want. You do have to pay usage per minute that is on the phone, but it's a lot less cost than hiring somebody or doing it yourself, right? So however many people you have, you can call them all. And the best part is it's a system that works and it's replicated over and over. It's not a salesperson that's not good and then a different guy might be pretty good. It's always the same. It's always available, and it can call whenever you want. So once you have a good script down, we have the rebuttals and everything related to your specific business, then it's just like it's all automated on how many calls you want to make per day, per minute, whatever, to get a calendar full of booked appointments of people that are interested, right? So that's the basics of the calling section of it, right? So these other benefits that I'm mentioning are all part of another package. We kind of offer a couple different options when it comes to packages for businesses. But again, those are the main benefits there. So email marketing, do you guys have your own system that you use? Do you do email marketing? How do you manage your leads and your business in general, I guess? Just so I can understand.
Also, we have virtual dollars.
Okay, so you showed me the back end of one of your, I guess, business or softwares there, but I didn't know if you guys have, or do you guys have the need for that kind of thing? Like you need like email marketing automations? Do you do any text message automations or marketing that way?
In the beginning, we do email marketing, but it's not so much useful in this field.
Okay.
But it's batch you can load with the broker. It can be helpful.
Can be helpful, right? Okay, certainly. So these, let me go over, actually, let me show you this if you can still see my screen. Yes, you can. Okay. So maybe this will make it easier to understand what benefits we have with the software. if you've seen some of these mainstream popular different softwares, right? So these are the different features on the left here. And then in the middle, it's what they replace, like MailChimp here for email marketing, website builders like Wix or WordPress, and then how much they usually cost for those services. So if you have these different things, if you have costs for a website, costs for email marketing software, for booking appointments like Calendly, all these different popular softwares, if you have them individually or even just some of them, it can add up in costs, right? So these are all different things that our all-in-one package offers in addition to the AI voice call automations, right? So website builder, we can build you a website. We can manage your pipeline and the CRM, which is what we have here. Email marketing automations, same thing with text, books appointments for you. And then the workflow automations, that's a lot of what we work on, like when and how to send what we send to them, right? To the different prospects. It tracks the calls, it records the calls. If you need documents signed for your new clients or contracts, we have that built into our software as well. So I hope that kind of makes more sense as to when I say we have an all-in-one business service software, that's what we mean. From new client outreach all the way to signing contracts, we have the marketing and the sales automations.
From where I'm saying, your all-in-one package is good in sales. For sales, it can be very useful and very good.
Mhm.
But my question stands there that in dispatch, this is not gonna be applicable, or one of your team member has to do a good research on dispatch. Then you can prepare a presentation in that, and then it can be managed or see how it can work with the dispatch.
Gotcha.
In sales,
Okay.
it's good. In dispatch, and you're one of your team member, any one of your guys have to do a good research on that. Then they can tell us how it can be useful in as well as in dispatch.
Right. I could do that, and I could have one more customized to that and what kind of workflows would be needed for that. I know you showed me a little bit of what you kind of need to do when it comes to clicking through those buttons. So I guess
There is just the one part I'm seeing. I just show you, but there is a lot of thing in the dispatch we have to do. And from where I'm seeing in your AI, there is not so much we can do in dispatch, but in for carrier picking up a carrier, getting a new contract, and in sales, it can be very useful. But in dispatch, we have to know, if you know dispatch very well, or one of your guys have to research
Mhm.
about the dispatch, then we can see how it can be good in dispatch.
Got it. Right. Okay. So sounds like you're talking about the back end different things you have to do and click and look through that you want replaced or done automatically is what you're saying. So I would suggest maybe recording a quick 2-minute video with the screen that shows what you need to do on a daily basis that you're looking to have outsourced to AI. That way I can kind of see, like you showed me earlier, but for a couple seconds, if you can show me more in a video, that way I can look at
That is not a problem. I can show you a video call of what we can do. I can record a video for you. I will send it to you. That in that way you can see what we can do in booking a load in dispatch.
Right. Okay, perfect. Yeah, if you send me a recorded video kind of that summarizes what everyone here does, then I can see what workflows and what features we have that can kind of.
Hello, Michael. Hello. Can you hear me? My name is Janet. And what my peer here is trying to tell you, that what we mainly do is dispatch, and there's a lot of tasks in dispatching that I think can be done with the help of AI, and we could really use AI's help there. Like we have to book certain loads, we have to plan the routes there we have to look for which loads are good, are paying us more. So if you want, please share your contact information, so I would gladly help you understand all those steps that we do in dispatching. That's the main area where we need AI's help. And I think we can really make use of this technology there. If you can help us automate dispatching, that would really save us from some really hectic work.
Okay.
So please share your information, your contact information, so we can, or any us, if someone else also wants to contact you, we can contact you through that information. Thank you so much, and you've been very helpful. I really like your presentation, and now I'm turning off my mic. Thank you.
Okay, thank you for mentioning that, and I appreciate that as well. So definitely can get more details on that. Like you said, you can share that with me as well. That would be helpful, just so I can understand. We can definitely do it. It's just a matter of finding out what exactly you need to be done on the back end office. Let me just answer some of those questions here that I noticed some of you typed in here. Let's see. And by the way, I did have Mr. Medhi and Mr. Atif. If my contact information is on the website as well, but because I don't want to have so many people asking questions all the time, and this meeting was organized with the help of Mr. Medhi and Atif, if you could go through them first to kind of any questions related to that, that would be helpful too, just to because I am busy a lot as well. But answer. So what's my business name? It's Scaling AI Solutions. I can type that in the chat here. And then I can contact. Yeah, I'm going to type the contacts here as well for. Thank you for sharing that. Yep. 1 second here. Okay. All right. So most likely going to have another, contact them if you want another further in-depth meeting. If you want to sign up, and we'll go over some of those details as well if you think you're ready for that, but we'll definitely go. Yes? Oh, you're very welcome. Thank you all for your time. All right. I'll talk to you guys soon.
हैंड रेज
मेरा यही क्वेश्चन था।
एक मिनट बिलाल भाई, पहले
मेरे
ये जो मेरे ख्याल में लेडी बोलती रही हैं जे मार्ट, इन्होंने अपना माइक ऑन किया और बोलना शुरू कर दिया है। तो आप पहले हैंड रेज कर रहे हैं, अगले से परमिशन लें कि मैं बात कर लूं, उसके बाद आपको बात करनी चाहिए थी। मेरे ख्याल में किसी भी प्रोफेशनल मीटिंग के अंदर ऐसा नहीं होता कि आप अपना माइक ऑन करें और बोलना शुरू कर दें। जी बिलाल भाई, आप बताएं।
मेरा ये क्वेश्चन नहीं था कि अगर हम सेल्स की तरफ भी जाते हैं इनकी सर्विस के साथ, तो ये इनके बॉट्स या जो भी ऑटोमेशन है उसको हमें टेक्निकल क्वेश्चंस के लिए मजीद ट्रेन करना पड़ेगा, क्योंकि मेरी नज़र से एक हद तक की टेक्निकल क्वेश्चंस के आंसर दे सकेगा ऑटोमेशन इनकी, उसके बाद क्या तो वो हम ही करेंगे या फिर तो हम उसकी ट्रेनिंग लेंगे या फिर जी जी
नहीं, बेसिकली जब हमारे इनसे कॉल पे बात हुई थी ना, हमने इनको बोला था कि हमारे पास डिफरेंट ट्रक हैं, ठीक है, डिफरेंट टाइप्स हैं, उनके डायमेंशंस डिफरेंट हैं। तो इन्होंने हमें बोला था कि ये खुद उसको वो करेंगे, जो जो भी आप उनको ट्रक की डिटेल देंगे ना, फॉर सपोज आपके पास फ्लैट पैड है, पावर ओनली है, या वट एवर, जो भी आप बॉक्स ट्रक चला रहे हैं, रिफर है, तो आपने इनको पहले बताना है कि हमारे पास ये ट्रक है, उसकी ये डायमेंशंस है, ये चीज़ें हैं, तो ये खुद फिर उसको प्रिपेयर करके फिर आपको ये देंगे उसको।
क्योंकि जहाँ तक मुझे नजर आ रहा है ना, ये इन लोगों का सिर्फ मार्केटिंग का बिजनेस है, ये मतलब कि सॉफ्टवेयर नहीं होता है। ये जो डिस्पैच का काम है, इसके लिए तो सॉफ्टवेयर जनरेट करना पड़ेगा जो कि एनालाइज करे रूट्स वगैरह को। ये मेरे ख्याल से सिर्फ मार्केटिंग की सर्विस को ऑटोमेट कर रहे हैं।
अभी
तो
ये जो
ये
कर रहे
सिर्फ
हैं, ये
सेल्स में
मार्केटिंग
हेल्प
के
कर
लिए कर
सकते
रहे हैं। डिस्पैच
जी जी
का
बिल्कुल।
फिलहाल अभी इनके पास नॉलेज भी नहीं है, और अभी तक डिस्पैच में कोई ऐसी टेक्नोलॉजी भी आई भी नहीं है जो अभी तक डिस्पैच को रिप्लेस कर सके। तो
हाँ जी,
माइट बी
अगर होता
पॉसिबल
तो
के,
इनको पता होता।
जी, माइट बी पॉसिबल के डैट या ट्रक स्टॉप वाले इस पे काम कर रहे हों, लेकिन उनसे भी हम कांटेक्ट करने की कोशिश कर रहे हैं फिलहाल। लेकिन अभी तक इन्होंने हमें जो एक रिकॉर्डिंग सेंड की थी, उसमें इन्होंने हमें सेल्स की ही रिकॉर्डिंग सेंड की थी। वो थी ये प्रॉपर्टी डीलर होते हैं जो
रियल स्टेट वाले।
रियल स्टेट की इन्होंने हमें रिकॉर्डिंग की थी, सेंड की थी। वो 5 to 6 मिनट की थी, और वो बड़ी अच्छी इनकी रिकॉर्डिंग थी, और इसने ये सेल क्लोज की थी सक्सेसफुल। तो अभी
अच्छा,
तक
अगर
तो
हम
मतलब
सेल्स
ऐसे
के
कोई,
उसमें ही रहे तो, सेल्स के उसमें ही रहे तो फर्ज करें, आपने देखा ही होगा हम जब कॉल्स वगैरह करते हैं तो बाज़ का ऐसे क्वेश्चंस आते हैं, वो ट्रकर पूछता है जो मतलब थोड़े टेक्निकल होते हैं, तो ये मैं उसको पूछ रहा हूँ, ये हैंडल कर लेगा उसको अगर हम सेल की तरफ भी जाएं तो।
ये ये हमें कंप्लीट इन्फॉर्मेशन देनी पड़ेगी ना। मैं यही तो ग्रुप में भी बताया था कि
हम्म।
ह्यूमन को तो रिप्लेस नहीं कर सकता, लेकिन हम इसको मैक्सिमम इन्फॉर्मेशन प्रोवाइड कर देंगे एआई को। और
हम्म।
क्योंकि ये आपको पता है इंटरनेट से भी कनेक्ट होगा, तो वहाँ से भी ये हेल्प लेगा कुछ ना कुछ। तो जो भी पॉसिबल
बिल्कुल
आंसर हुआ
ऐसे।
है उसका आंसर जरूर देगा,
अच्छा,
इसको
इसमें
मॉडिफाई
अगर आप
करके
मुझे
ठीक है।
फिर।
अलाउ करते हैं तो मैं कमेंट कर दूं इसमें।
जी जी उमर भाई।
राव उमर नाम है मेरा। बेसिकली ये सेल्स में इन्होंने बेसिकली एक बात की थी कि 1 मिनट में आप 10,000 कॉल्स कर सकते हैं। अब लेट्स से अगर हम 10,000, 16 लाख ट्रक्स कैरियर हैं, और उसमें से भी अनऑथराइज भी हैं और ऑथराइज भी हैं। तो लेट्स से अगर यही ऑथराइज को ही उठा लेता है और उनको कॉल्स जाती हैं, तो 10,000 कॉल्स अगर 1 मिनट में, और अगर 160 कंपनियां हो तो 16 लाख ट्रक फुल हो जाते हैं। तो ये वर्ल्ड वाइड देखा जाए तो बहुत ज़्यादा वो मतलब कॉल्स जा रही होंगी। तो हाउ इज दिस पॉसिबल कि एवरीबॉडी विल बी ऑन कॉल सिमिल्टेनियसली? एक तो ये सवाल बनता है। दूसरा ये बनता है कि जो एआई है वो डेटाबेस पे काम कर रहा था। ऑफ कोर्स जितने भी रिलेटेड क्वेश्चंस हैं, क्वेरीज हैं, इससे रिलेटेड के क्या क्या बटल्स होने चाहिए, क्या क्या क्वेश्चंस होने चाहिए, वो ऑफ कोर्स एक डेटाबेस होगा जो ये चैट बोर्ड को दिया होगा या वॉइस नोट को दिया होगा, जिसके बेसिस में वो एआई इतना इंटेलिजेंट होगा कि वो उसको बड़ा रिफाइन करके और बड़ा तरीके से उसको रिस्पॉन्ड भी कर रहा होगा।
असल में एक बात पहली आपकी ये है कि ये इतनी कॉल्स किस तरह करेगा। तो फॉर सपोज हम सैटेलाइट के थ्रू काम कर रहे होते हैं, आपको पता है कि सैटेलाइट दुनिया में काम करती है ना, तो 1 सेकंड में पता नहीं कितने सिग्नल्स उनको रिसीव हो रहे होते हैं, ठीक है। तो ये इसके लिए कोई मुश्किल नहीं है एआई के लिए 1 मिनट में 10,000 कॉल करना, या 1,000 कॉल करना, या 100 कॉल करना। आपको पता है सैटेलाइट का दौर है, तो एवरीथिंग इज़ पॉसिबल। सेकंड थिंग ये है कि बात आपकी बिल्कुल ठीक है। जब ये कॉल करेगा, सेल्स की कॉल करेगा, तो लाजमी नहीं है कि फ्लैट बेड वाले ही सारी कॉल उठाएंगे या रिफर वाले उठाएंगे। डिफरेंट ट्रक्स जो होंगे, डिफरेंट टाइप्स होंगी, उनके
ऑब्वियसली।
डिफरेंट डायमेंशंस होंगे, एंड उससे रिलेटेड ही इनके क्वेश्चंस होंगे। तो इसके मुताबिक हमें इसको पहले कंप्लीट इन्फॉर्मेशन देनी पड़ेगी। लेकिन इन्होंने हमें बताया था कि आप स्पेसिफिक किसी एक चीज़ की हम इन्फॉर्मेशन देंगे, उसके लिए हम उसको मॉडिफाई करेंगे, देन वो उसको कॉल करेगा। तो अभी तक तो कोई इतना कैपेबल नहीं लगा मुझे ये इसका एआई का जो सॉफ्टवेयर है ना, जो इसको डिस्पैच को रिप्लेस कर दे, या सेल्स को भी अभी तक रिप्लेस करना है। क्योंकि रियल स्टेट की कॉल एक डिफरेंट
एग्जैक्टली।
कॉल होती है, लेकिन जो हमारी जो है ना, ये हर मौके पे डिफरेंट सिनेरियो होता है, डिफरेंट सिचुएशन होती है, उसको हैंडल
बिल्कुल
करना
सही।
एआई के लिए थोड़ा सा मुश्किल होगा।
सही कह रहे हैं, सही कह रहे हैं। लेकिन आई थिंक सो ये इनिशियल इनिशियल डिस्कशन बड़ी अच्छी है कि हमने ये इस पे एक डिस्कशन किया है एआई पे, कि उसकी कॉपरेशन विद द डिस्पैचिंग और सेल्स पोर्टल्स कैसे रहेगी। ये इनिशियल डिस्कशन बड़ी हेल्दी है, और आई थिंक सो इन फ्यूचर इट विल बी लाइक इनकॉपरेटिंग विद द डिस्पैचिंग कंपनीज।
तो ये सेशन ऑर्गेनाइज करने का मकसद ही ये था कि आजकल बड़ा लोगों के अंदर आया हुआ था कि एआई रिप्लेस कर देगा, और बहुत से लोग ज़रा बदजन हो गए थे, इस काम को छोड़ रहे थे, पीछे हट रहे थे इस काम से। तो इनको बुलाने का मकसद ये था कि आप लोगों के सामने हकीकत रखते हैं कि क्या एआई इतनी जल्दी इसको रिप्लेस कर सकता है या नहीं कर सकता है।
अस्सलाम
मकसद
वालेकुम
ये था
आतिफ।
सेशन आज। जी वालेकुम सलाम।
जी आतिफ, सॉरी टू इंटरप्ट यू। यहाँ पे जितने भी 20-22 लोग सुन रहे हैं, एक्चुअली जिन्होंने भी ये एआई का शोशा छोड़ा है, वो सिर्फ डाइवर्ट कर रहे हैं लोगों को, क्योंकि मार्केट में बहुत रश हो गया है, और ताकि लोग छोड़ के भाग जाएं। मेरी सबसे यही रिक्वेस्ट है कि सब अपने काम पे फोकस करें, ठीक है। अगले 5 से 7 साल तक कोई ऐसा चक्कर नहीं होने वाला, ठीक है। तो ये सिर्फ एक डाइवर्ट किया जा रहा है, लोगों को डराया जा रहा है। सारे अपने काम पे फोकस करें, डिस्पैच जिस तरह से हो रही थी उस तरह से करें, और अपनी सारी जितना भी फोकस और जितनी भी फोर्स है ना, उस पे लगाएं। इधर उधर करके माइंड को परेशान करने की ज़रूरत नहीं है। आप लोग सब पढ़े लिखे हैं, सब जानते हैं कितनी एक कैपेसिटी एआई की भी हो सकती है, ठीक है। वो भी टाइम लगेगा, अभी इस पर ट्रायल्स होंगे, चीज़ें होंगी, फिर जाके कहीं ये प्रैक्टिकल मोड में आएगा, तो इतनी जल्दी नहीं आने वाला। तो इस पे परेशान होने की ज़रूरत नहीं है। और अभी भी ये कोई एक नई दुकान चलाने की कोशिश की जाएगी कि जितने भी लोग एआई है पे वीडियोस बना रहे हैं, जो भी कर रहे हैं, तो ये सब डाइवर्ट किया जा रहा है। तो मेरा सबसे यही है कि फोकस ऑन योर वर्क एंड गुड टू गो एंड अर्न इन डॉलर्स, दैट्स इट। थैंक यू।
ये बिल्कुल अच्छी बात की आपने। मैं भी लास्ट 15 डेज से इस पे वर्क कर रहा था और सर्च कर रहा था इस पे ना। जी अहमद भाई।
जी मैं काफ़ी देर से हाथ खड़ा किया हुआ था, लेकिन बारी नहीं आ रही थी। अच्छा, बात ये है कि मुख्तलिफ लोगों ने अपना नज़र पेश किया है, लेकिन मैं तो कहता हूँ कि ये बेहतर है। देखिए, ये एक इंटरफेस बनाना है उन्होंने, जो हमारी नीड है ना। जितने भी हम क्वेश्चन, सपोज उन्होंने कोड कॉलिंग की मिसाल दी है, तो सपोज के 15-16 किस्म के क्वेश्चन होते हैं और 15-16 किस्म के भी जवाब आ सकते हैं, जो हमने स्क्रिप्ट की सूरत में लिखे होते हैं। तो वो स्क्रिप्ट आपका इंटरफेस में चला जाएगा, रिकॉर्ड में चला जाएगा। तो ये एक सॉफ्टवेयर बनाएंगे, जो आप बटन दबाएंगे, जो आपने 1 मिनट की बात करनी है, वो खुद ब खुद ही एआई करेगा। तो उसमें एआई से घबराने वाली बात नहीं है। जब सॉफ्टवेयर नहीं बने थे, उस वक्त भी यही बातें हो रही थी कि सॉफ्टवेयर बनेगा, पता नहीं इंसान निकल जाएगा। तो ये आसानी पैदा करने के लिए सारा कुछ हो रहा है, ये डराने के लिए नहीं हो रहा। तो जो लोग कह रहे हैं ना कि ये रिप्लेस कर देगा, इंसानी ज़रूरत तो हमेशा रहनी है, लेकिन जो हम काम मुख्तलिफ तगोदों से करते थे, अब बटनों पे आ गया। तो इसमें मेरा तो 100% यकीन है कि ये हमारी आसानी के लिए ही आएगा। देखें, हम इतना
ये
लेकिन
बिल्कुल
इतनी
आपकी
आसानी में हो जाए
आपकी
ना
बात।
कि ड्राइवर्स जो कैरियर्स हैं वही आसान हो जाए और उनको जरूरत ही ना पड़े।
हेलो जी, नहीं
मैं आपको ये
ऐसे
बता रहा था कि मैं ये नहीं बोल रहा कि ये चीज़ आपको डराने के लिए ही है या
छोटी
ये
सी
आपके
मिसाल
लिए
के
नुकसान
साथ
के लिए।
करता
ये
हूँ।
बहुत अच्छी चीज़ है, जो अगर आप एक टाइम में एक करियर हैंडल करते हैं, वहाँ आप 4-5 इजीली हैंडल कर सकते हैं। लेकिन मैं
जी
आपको ये बोल रहा हूँ कि अभी इतनी जल्दी पॉसिबल नहीं है एआई का ह्यूमन को रिप्लेस करना, क्योंकि जो डिस्पैच का बिजनेस है ना, ये थोड़ा सा कॉम्प्लिकेटेड है। बहुत सारी ऐसी चीज़ें हैं, मतलब एआई को हम इतना कुछ नहीं बता सकते हैं। फर्स्ट सपोज हम लोड की बुकिंग करते हैं, फिर हमने सिर्फ ये नहीं होता डिस्पैच में कि आपने लोड बुक कर दिया एंड दैट्स इट। नहीं, आपको लोड पिक करवाना होता है, लोड की डिलीवरी करवानी होती है, रास्ते में कोई इश्यूज आ जाते हैं, बहुत सारी ऐसी चीज़ें होती हैं जो एआई हैंडल नहीं कर सकता। हाँ, ये एक पॉसिबिलिटी है कि जस्ट आपके लिए लोड बोर्ड पे वो ह्यूमन से ज़्यादा जल्दी आपके लिए लोड बुक करके दे देगा, लेकिन बिहाइंड द सीन आपको को बाकी जो जितने भी मामला हैं वो आपको खुद टैकल करने पड़ेंगे इस चीज़ में, और इस पर भी अभी वर्क होगा, थोड़ा टाइम लगेगा। इतनी जल्दी अगर रिप्लेस करने पर भी आया तो बहुत इसको टाइम चाहिए। फिर दूसरा, आपको ये पता है कि सेल्स में भी आ जाएं आप। सेल्स में डिफरेंट ट्रक्स हैं आपके पास, ऑलमोस्ट 6 टाइप के ट्रक्स हैं जिसमें ऑलमोस्ट सारे डिस्पैचर्स वर्क करते हैं। उनके साथ उनके डिफरेंट डायमेंशंस हैं, डिफरेंट टूल्स हैं उसके अंदर जो यूज़ होते हैं, तो हर चीज़ का सिनेरियो डिफरेंट है। तो इतना कुछ उसके लिए हैंडल करना थोड़ा सा मुश्किल हो जाता है। फिर आगे से क्रॉस क्वेश्चनिंग होती है। जस्ट ये नहीं है कि वन साइडेड आपने कोई कुछ ऐसे वगैरह राइड करके दे देना इसको, नहीं, उधर से जब क्रॉस क्वेश्चनिंग होती है तो हमने उसके भी आंसर करने होते हैं। तो उसके आंसर हम तभी कर सकेंगे जब हमको खुद उसके बारे में कंप्लीट इन्फॉर्मेशन हो। जी एहसन भाई, आपके क्या?
जी अस्सलाम वालेकुम सर। जी सर, मैं ये कहना चाह रहा था भी जौन सा एआई है सर, ये इतनी जल्दी इजी नहीं आने वाला, क्योंकि एआई के पास एक महदूद वक्त तक डाटा होता है। जैसे कि चैट जीपीटी हो गया और टाइम तक का डाटा होता है, उससे आगे नहीं हो जा सकता है। अगर हम इससे आगे जाएंगे तो हमें उससे अपडेट करना पड़ेगा। और सर अपडेट करने के लिए ये बार बार अपडेट नहीं होगा, इसके लिए यानी कि बहुत सारे इसको हर सर ट्रक के लिए अलग सॉफ्टवेयर बनेगा इसी किस्म से। तो सर ये जैसे आपने बताया यानी कि बस लोगों को डराया जा रहा है, बस यही वाली चीज हो रही है सर। और सर ये
जी
मीटिंग बहुत
उन्होंने हमें बताया कि हर जब हमारी कॉल पे बात हुई थी तो हर ट्रक्स के लिए वो मॉडिफाइड करेंगे। मतलब ये नहीं है कि आपको एक सॉफ्टवेयर बना के दे दिया और वो सारे ट्रक्स के लिए वही काम करेगा, ठीक है। और ये फ्लैट रेट इसका $1000 है। $1000 मतलब अराउंड टू लैख 80,000 2,70,000 के करीब अमाउंट बन जाती है। तो उससे बेहतर है कि आप सेल एजेंट हायर कर लें, तो कितने ज़्यादा आपके बन जाएंगे और वो कितने ज़्यादा आपको ट्रक्स निकाल के देंगे। तो आई डोंट थिंक अभी सूटेबल है ये इस फील्ड में फिलहाल, लेकिन आगे आगे देखते हैं होता है क्या।
जी सर, इतने में तो 10 सेल पर्सन हायर हो जाएंगे पाकिस्तान में, जो हिसाब से चल रहा है। तो सर
जी
ये
बिल्कुल,
बहुत
वो एक्सपेंसिव भी है ये थोड़ा सा।
जी सर, थैंक यू, जज़ाकल्लाह। बहुत अच्छा था, अच्छी थी मीटिंग और बहुत हेल्पफुल थी। अल्लाह पाक आपको जज़ाय खैर दे।
बस ऑर्गेनाइज करवाने का जो मकसद था वो ये था कि काफ़ी सारे अभाम थे इसको लेके और लोगों के माइंड थोड़े डिवाइड हो रहे थे डिस्पैच को लेके कि बस अब तो एआई आ जाएगा और सब कुछ रिप्लेस हो जाएगा। तो ऐसा फिलहाल इन फ्यूचर अभी पॉसिबल नहीं है। इस पे बहुत सारा ऐसा काम होना बाकी है। देन उसके बाद किसी और का कोई क्वेश्चन है तो वो पूछें।